Hello everyone and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo Masare, and I'm your host Gogo Am, giving you guys tips, lessons and teachings on everything spirituality. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the evil eye. And what the evil eye is an ancient belief that one person's envy and jealousy can result in harmful experiences for someone else who is on the receiving side of all of this. So this is whereby a person's hatred or jealousy for you, and often when this person wishes bad things happen to you, this person tends to manifest those negative things happen to you, and hence it results into them really happening. Okay, so in definition is when the evil eye is when you receive misfortune, bad luck, and also loss caused by being looked at or thought of in a negative way. This is whereby the negative energy from the evil eye can be sent subconsciously or unconsciously. This is whereby one person can be very aware that they are sending you the evil eye. This could be someone who just doesn't like you, someone who's envious, someone who's jealous, and someone who doesn't want to see good things happening for you. Okay, and most of the time these people are very competitive with you, né? But in other cases, this is whereby it is done unconsciously. This is whereby a person does not know that they are sending you the evil eye. This is where you find out it could be a friend or a colleague or just even a family member can do that, né? All of this person doesn't hate you but has a slight bit of jealousy and envy towards you, where whenever good things happen to you, they're like, okay, I'm happy for you, but I wish that didn't happen for you. So like these people are somewhat projecting their negative emotions, their negative energy to you, and those things are manifested into your reality. This is whereas manifestation is caused in a negative way for other people by other people for malicious reasons and hatred and jealousy. Okay, and also I wrote that the evil eye energy can also result in endless bad luck and misfortune to whoever is sent to. Okay, so this is whereby one person can give you the evil eye today. Okay, and this evil eye that this person has sent you can follow you around for as long as you live. This is whereby you'll have a series of bad luck happening to you, a series of bad things happening to you on a daily basis or on a yearly basis, and you just don't understand what is going on, only to find that you have the evil eye placed on you. And whereas with one thing that I've noticed that some manifestations, or rather some muti, some voodoo work and whatnot, can actually last for a very long period of time, and the longer it is there with you, the stronger it becomes. So with the evil eye, this is whereby one person's jealousy and envy towards you and negative energy, if it finds its way to you, okay, you find that that negative energy follows you around for a very long time, and the longer you live, the more that this negative energy become stronger, because one understand that when you're walking around with negative energy, you tend to project the negative energy to others, so you will end up being hated by many more people than you would have ever expected, and so hence at the end of the day the negative energy fits itself, okay, if I say so. And another thing that I point out is that in some instances, a person being sent the evil eye can get bad vibes from the sender when they are together. So this is whereby, as a person, you are able to sense where you are getting the evil eye from. Okay, you are able to sense that you are getting the evil eye. And the thing about sensing is that it's not really one of those things whereby you are just very certain, like you just look at so and so and say, okay, this person's giving me the evil eye, or so and so and say, this person sending muti at me. Né? Is that thing you are intuitively, you feel there is something wrong with this person. You feel there's a certain amount of negativity that this person is sending to you. Okay, and in most cases, when a person is being sent the evil eye, most of the times when this person is with the particular person, the sender, when the receiver is with the sender, they tend to have a very, very bad vibe in their presence. This is whereby subconsciously their conscience is telling them, or rather yet warning them about the evil eye that is being placed on them by this particular person. Okay, but okay, you hear what the evil eye is, but the main thing is to understand what are the signs that you may have the evil eye. Okay, so first of all, I noted that you're constantly lazy, you don't want to do anything, and you don't want to be with anyone. Okay, so this is quite a tricky way to actually see, because a lot of people, especially spiritual people, we are, I won't say we're lazy, but we tend to be very antisocial. And sometimes we don't really want to do anything there. But the thing with the evil eye is when you have it, you will have those similar symptoms. But Lorna, even when you are so like getting a chance to do something that you actually really like, you don't want to do it, because here's the thing, when it's just you not wanting to do something or not wanting to interact with people, when you're given an opportunity to do something you actually really like, you actually go for it. But the thing about the evil eye is that no matter how much you like something, or no matter how much you really want to do something, you do not have the energy to do it. You are lazy, you can't interact, you can't really process or rather perform certain things at the end of the day, because this negativity is weighing on you on a daily basis. Okay. Number two, you are unable to focus. So this is whereby even the tiniest thing, you're not able to focus with it. You cannot focus with those things. Even the tiniest thing, you can't focus with it. So when you find yourself not being able to focus, along with seeing all the other signs that I will be pointing out, of course, that is where you will know that you are experiencing the evil eye, or rather someone has sent you the evil eye. Okay. Number three, physically you don't feel well. Okay, so this is whereby you don't necessarily have to feel pain in your body, but you just feel like something isn't right with your body. Something is just so wrong with your body, and you can't really understand what's going on, because you can't really say that you're sick because you're not in pain. You didn't eat anything that is unhealthy for you. You didn't do anything that will result in you being feeling the way that you're feeling. But for some reason, your body is signaling you that it is not okay, that there is a certain amount of negativity, there's a certain amount of darkness, and this darkness coming from the evil eye that was sent to you by someone who just doesn't like you. Okay. Number four, you fail to think straight. So people with the evil eye is that, the thing about people with the evil eye is that yes, they cannot focus, but at the same time, they cannot think straight. So their decision making abilities are sort of like dimmed. Okay. And whereas that is not the only thing, sort of like other things in their lives, in terms of thinking, they fail to think straight, they fail to think properly, whereas they make the worst decisions at all times, even when they know, okay, this is not something I should have done. They just can't help themselves. They constantly find themselves doing things that will actually end up really badly for them. Okay. Number five, you are drained emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay, so this is whereby you are constantly tired. Okay, I talked about being lazy, but the thing about the evil eye is that yes, you will be lazy, but you will feel tired. You'll feel like you have been walking miles. You'll feel like you've been running for days, for ages, and not understanding, oh, how exactly am I feeling like this, because maybe I just woke up, or maybe I didn't really do anything today. But emotionally, ne, and mentally and spiritually, you feel so drained, you feel so weak. That is a sign of the evil eye, because one thing that the evil eye does is that it has to weaken you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And by doing so, the whatever evil eye that is placed on you can carry on and work the way that it wants to work on your body, in dimming your light and dimming your luck at the end of the day, and continuously bringing bad luck into your life. Okay. Another thing that I pointed out is that you have fear of the darkness. Okay, that is something that I've also found, like, which was really random for me to see. But I guess it does make sense, because when you are affected by the evil eye, one thing that happens is that you become very paranoid. Okay, you become extremely paranoid, whereas you feel like everyone is out to get you. Yes, we do know that there are spiritual battles that we're all encountering here and there, and they can get very intense, but in some instances, one doesn't necessarily like indulge themselves in the thought of the negativity, or in the thought of the spiritual attacks that they're experiencing in their lives. But when they have the evil eye, they tend to be very afraid of everything. They tend to be quite cowardice, and one of the things that they fear the most is the darkness. Even if it's someone who's very brave, when this person's affected by the evil eye, they eventually, or for no reason, randomly start fearing the dark out of nowhere. Okay. Another thing I pointed out was that feeling a negative presence when you are alone. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily happen when you are at the home at night, like usually the way it happens when you are being sent with a negative entity, or when there's a negative entity with you, né? But however, this happens wherever you go. Okay, meaning that you constantly feel a negative presence around you. This is the darkness. This is the evil eye that you have been placed with. Okay, this is the evil eye that has been sent to you. That is the presence that you are feeling. And the thing about it is that it can easily be misinterpreted as a negative entity, like a demon or devatana or jokolosh, all those voodoo things or just negative entity things. Yeah, it can easily be mistaken for either of those. But the thing about it is that you feel the presence. It could be broad daylight and you'll feel like there's something or there's someone there with you. You'll feel a very negative presence every single place that you go. Whether that place is protected or not, you will constantly feel the negative energy or presence. Okay, number 8, ne? You fail to get along with family and not relate with friends and partners. So this is whereby the evil eye also ends up affecting your relationships in general. Your relationship with friends, family members, partners, romantic relationships, whatever kind of relationship that you are in, it affects it. This is whereby you fail to get along with a lot of people and you cannot relate with a lot of people. Okay, you just cannot connect with people. Even if you and this particular people have been getting along for a very long time, you just find the connection fading. And this usually happens when the evil eye that is placed on you. Let's say, for example, the person who sent the evil eye just doesn't like the relationship that you had. Maybe this person wishes they had a similar relationship with you that you have with certain people. Maybe it could be family members, maybe it could be friends, or maybe it could be a partner. This person's very jealous of it. And what happens that they will sort of like look at you or wish that your things would fall apart, that your relations would fall apart as a way to console themselves. And when that happens, this is whereby you and the people that are very important to you stop seeing eye to eye, you stop getting along. There's just so much tension between you all that neither of you understand where this may be coming from. Okay. And another thing, people who are affected by the evil eye are angry all the time. They're just angry for no damn reason. Okay, so this one is very similar to when you have an ancestral gift, but understand with ancestral gifts it comes and goes. But with the evil eye, you become moody constantly without an end. You're just moody all the time for no reason whatsoever. Okay, you're just angry. You're mad at yourself. You're mad at people around you. You're mad at the fly that is buzzing around you. You're just mad at everything. So that is also one thing that actually shows that you may have the evil eye. Okay, but since we talked about having the evil eye, another thing that we people do is that we can also invite the evil eye to ourselves. Okay, and whereas we invite the evil eye, it can be caused differently. Whereas you actually get people to look at you in a way that they send you the negative energy, or you call upon the evil eye for yourself. And one of the ways whereby people invite the evil eye to themselves is by engaging with the wrong circle. One thing that I like to advise people is that choose your circle wisely. Okay, because not everyone that is around you wants the best for you. Not everyone that is around you loves you. That is just facts. Everyone knows that. Okay, so you need to choose your circle wisely, because if you just barge in or just put yourself in a cycle of people who are very jealous and envious on their own, they will end up being very jealous and envious of you, and they'll end up competing with you, and they will end up wishing bad things or giving you the evil eye at the end of the day to hinder your progress. Okay, number 2, unconsciously being an energy vampire. Okay, so this is a very tricky one, because a lot of people actually find themselves taking other people's energies, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are energy vampires, but what it does mean is that you are prone to attracting, or rather sucking in on everyone's energy, whether the energy is good or bad. This usually happens with empaths, because empaths go into a room that is like filled with people that are sick or mad and whatnot, and they leave feeling exactly the same way that those people are. Okay, so what happens that subconsciously you are constantly taking the wrong energies from people. Whereas you might be happy for 1 minute and you go into this room or you're with this particular person, then all of a sudden your mood has declined, your mood is down. You somewhat become an energy vampire, but you are taking in the wrong kind of energy for you, and at the end of the day, that energy will later on manifest into the evil eye for you. Okay. Number 3, oversharing your plans in life with everyone, even those you don't trust. Okay, so this is something that I feel like most of us do this. Like we tend to overshare things, especially when we're so excited about a lot of things. Like we just want to like tell everyone what we're excited about. And the thing about it is that not everyone you'll tell will be happy about it. And that is whereby those people will end up giving you the evil eye. So that is something that also invites the evil eye passing by. Like for example, an old friend is here, you don't really talk to this person a lot because you know this person doesn't really like you, but something good happens to you, you go there, you just tell this person because you just can't wait to tell somebody about this amazing thing. But at the end of the day, you end up finding yourself getting the evil eye because that person is not happy about what you're telling them, is not happy about what you're getting, and you end up getting a lot of misfortune, a lot of loss, and a lot of bad luck from just telling that particular person. Okay. Number 4, not being present with what is happening around you. So another thing that we people do is that we tend to be absent in everything that is happening around us. Things can be happening right in front of our eyes, but we just don't want to see it. We don't want to admit it. We don't want to actually allow ourselves to accept the things that are going on around us. We don't want to accept the fact that some people don't like us. We don't want to accept the fact that some situations or some areas are not for us. And reasons for doing that, it could be a lot of things. It could be sentimental. Maybe you don't want to lose a particular person from your life. But at the end of the day, continuing to walk blindly in the life that you're living will end up causing a lot of misfortune and bad luck, whereas these people will easily give you the evil eye. And also, the last thing is manifesting bad things for yourself. So this is whereas you're actually giving yourself the evil eye, no one else's. This is whereas you are constantly wishing bad for yourself, like unintentionally. This is whereas I talked about unconscious, should I say unconscious or subconscious, something like that, subconscious sending of the evil eye. That is something that you as a person can also do. Hence, that is why in a video that I post about manifestations, I advise people to manifest good things for themselves, because if you manifest the bad things, then you will end up causing them, making them a reality, because the mind is a very powerful thing. The way the mind can actually cause an evil eye for so and so that you feel very jealous or very envious of, it can also do the same to you if you keep manifesting the wrong things for yourself. Okay. And lastly, we're going to look at how to remove the evil eye. Okay. First of all, protect yourself from it. Okay. Because it's harder to remove certain things when they are already on you and they're already powerful. So the best thing that you could possibly do is protect yourself. And in terms of protecting yourself, there are so many things that you can do. Okay, there are so many things that you can do. You need to be invisible to the evil eye. Okay, and when I'm saying you need to be invisible to the evil eye, I mean that you need to put yourself in a position whereas people will not see or will not want to put the evil eye on you. I'm not saying worry, don't do good things for yourself, don't work hard, don't get yourself nice things. Do those things, do them, but do them in a way where you're moving in silence. Okay, and by doing that, you find okay, at the end of the day, you are able to succeed a lot of things without having people block or give you the evil eye. Because by the time you get the things that you want, it's already too late for them to actually do anything to make you lose them or make you not get them. Because the evil eye works best when you are still in the process of doing something great for yourself. Okay. Number 3, cleanse yourself and your surroundings daily. Okay. So this one is very important, and this is where Lorena, I cleanse myself monthly. And the reason why I do this is because I know for a fact, okay, I won't say I know for a fact, I don't really think anyone dislikes me, I'm awesome. But but the thing is, with the evil eye, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know why it's coming to you. It could be coming from someone you barely know. And whereas that is the case, you find that the negative energy is constantly coming to you and you do not even know about it. So find yourself getting cleansings on your body and your surroundings to make sure that even if there is something that you're not aware of, you are protected from it regardless. Okay. Number 4, meditation and practicing breathing. Okay, so meditation is very great because, like I said in most of my videos, meditating does a lot of things for spiritually gifted people. It opens your chakras, it aligns your chakras, it connects you with the ancestors, it connects you with the spiritual realm, but also it removes certain negative energies. Okay, and that is very important for a person to remove certain negative energies on a daily basis, regardless of whether they are aware of it, or not. And with people that don't really know how to meditate or don't really like meditating, deep breaths also help remove the evil eye. This is whereas when you're breathing deeply, you are allowing your mind to be clear. You're allowing your body to relax. Relaxation on its own allows you to meditate. It does that. So it's very important. And lastly, the other thing that you can do is that you can get the evil eye pen. Is it a pendant or necklace? It can be a necklace or a bracelet. It's sort of like I don't really have a picture of it, all right, and I don't even have it myself, but you can google it, the evil eye. You just type the evil eye, you will see the necklace. It's like an eye shaped as an eye. So that is actually something that for centuries has been used, whereas people back then used to believe that that symbol on its own is able to protect you, or yeah, it is able to protect you from the evil eye. So that's also something that I heard does work. Or also you can get barking pentacle of protection, something like that, I don't know. But yeah, that is the evil eye. That is what the evil eye is about. I hope you guys are aware of what's happening in your lives. I hope you guys are very vigilant. I hope you guys are protecting yourself. But that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tokozani. Bye bye.